Hey guys, it's Beauty Queen and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing the write attack. This is 20 questions about writing, I guess. I haven't looked at the questions, so this will be interesting. Right, number one, what type of writing do you do? I typically write novels or novellas, and the genre of romance, mystery, or like kind of supernaturally based romance books. Or, yeah, like more of like supernatural type books, and then I like mix it in a little bit of romance. Okay, that was question number 2, was what genre and or topics do you write? Okay. I answered the second question by accident. Anyway, question 3, how long have you been writing? I started writing on Wattpad in October 2015. I had like written some like short like children book that never went anywhere because I was really young before that, but I really started taking writing seriously in 2015. So that's 6 years ago. Are you published? Yes. Because, so I have a book out on Amazon and Lulu called Wrongful Love. And I also have 3 books on an app called High Novel that I am published on there. And it's not like, they're not like on Wattpad where I make no money. I actually do make money off those books. Number 5, what was the first story you ever wrote? I don't really know. I think it was something about a chicken. And I was in primary school. But I don't even know what the first one was on Wattpad. Why do you write? I write because it's the way I express myself, and I suffered with a lot of trauma in my past and a lot of mental health issues. And I went into reading to escape from all of that and be transported into a new world. And from reading I went into writing because then I could control kind of all my emotions and feelings and channel it into something else. And that's how I started writing, and I just haven't stopped. How do you find time to write? So I am pre-filming this in advance before baby is born. So I don't know when this video comes up if baby's born yet, or if I've just really started like putting up pre-filming videos way too early. But I didn't want to have to film too far into June. I'm due at the end of July, but I'm already exhausted. That's why I'm pre-filming in May. So once baby's born, this is going to be a whole nother question. But how do I find time to write now while pregnant and before being pregnant? I had a farming job, and I was also babysitting and going to school at one stage, and I was staying up late to do YouTube and writing. So I found time by sacrificing my sleep hours. When I dropped out of school, I took on writing and YouTube full time, so my whole day would just be spent doing this. So by not working a normal job after leaving my job on a dairy farm, I was able to come and do this and find the time that way. When and where are the best times to write? I typically write in my room or in the lounge room, and I seem to write kind of like between 9 o'clock in the morning and 4 o'clock in the afternoon, but my prime hours of writing is about 9:30 to 11 o'clock. Favourite food/drinks while writing? Coffee and biscuits. I love having chocolate chip biscuits with my coffee writing. It's just perfect. Your writing playlist. I don't actually have a writing playlist. I get distracted if I'm listening to music. I used to not, but now I do. What do family, friends/loved ones think of your writing? My family is really supportive of it, so is my partner. I definitely don't think I'd be able to be doing it right now, my writing, if it wasn't for all the support I had and my partner being really understanding and, allowing me to write 24/7, including sacrificing our time randomly because I have an idea and need to start writing like right then and there and turn off the TV. My partner, I don't really read him any of the work. I will tell him ideas of my stories, and he's really supportive of that, and he always asks questions, but I don't really read him any of what's going on with my writing, just because he falls asleep. If I try and read to him, he falls asleep quite fast, so it's just very difficult. But that's what my mum's for, and she is always giving me helpful criticism. She's always helping me if I need help with editing or better reading or anything like that. Parts of writing you enjoy the most. I enjoy the start and finish of a book. So when I'm writing the first part of the book, like the first 5 chapters, and then last 2 chapters, they're my favourite bits of writing. The rest, I'm like, it's just gaps and it's not that fun to me. Parts of writing you find challenging. Editing. I hate editing. So I find it challenging because I have to physically force myself to edit, and I'd much rather be writing. What do you write on? With and on. I write on my laptop, my phone, and notebooks. Just depending on how I'm feeling, how much writer's block I have, where I am, etc. How do you overcome writer's block? It's changed over the years, but now I just skip over the bit I'm stuck on and come back to it later. Or I just give that book a break and start on a new book and then come back to that whole book later, depending on how stuck I am. How do you motivate yourself to write? It's probably... I don't really have to motivate myself to write, but coffee is a big player because sometimes I'm too tired and I need coffee to kick me up the arse and be like, get on to some work. Authors who inspire you as a writer. My mum is a writer. She self-published a book and then took it off the market to rewrite the whole series and try and get it traditionally published, and she was doing that from when I was real young. Other proper authors would probably be Stephen King, because his work fascinates me so much that it's made me want to keep going and see how far I can get. Books that inspire you as an author. I don't really have any books that inspire me as a writer. Best advice you've gotten as a writer. Don't worry about editing. Don't edit as you go. Edit at the end. When I was editing as I was going, I would take forever to finish a book. I would get bored of that book because I was editing and I hate editing and I just couldn't write. And then I was looking up author quotes and I seen an author say don't edit as you go. And when I tried that, when I start editing, it's more to do, yes. but you have to re-edit it anyway, so it's just easier if I can at least get the idea out of my head and then do that slowly. And writing goals this year. Now, we have run out of time for this video, but I will link down what my writing goals were in the description below. I don't know if I did a video on it, but I definitely did a blog post on it. So I will link that down below, and then you guys can interact with that and see them. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.